well. If it isn't Hp4. Let's turn up for the books. I've probably not ridden, well, I haven't ridden this since August last year, and it is now June. But why is it out, I hear you say? Because I thought it would be a great idea. Let's hope it stays a great idea. I thought I was going to have to swap the battery over this morning, to be honest, with the GSX-R. Because last night the battery just didn't seem to be wanting to take a charge. But fortunately, it all seems good. GSX-R K5, still a monster. So what's the plan? Just ride it. I literally just wanted to ride it. It sits in my front room, either under the TV or under all the old leathers I used to have, or not used to have, but used to wear. And it just don't do anything. And half the time I'm constantly like scouring eBay for a new, not new, but another litre bike. Constantly looking at, I've got that GSX-R turbo thing, but I don't know, I suppose it's an addiction really, isn't it? I thought, sod it, I'm going to get this out today and have a little bimble. It's mad, this bike, because I suppose at the end of the day there's got no reason not to be, but it's on like 7,500 miles now, and that's one of the reasons I don't use it. Because I hate the idea of the mileage going up on it, but it's ridiculous, because then it did like 12 miles last year between the MOTs. And it's not a waste of time having it, but at the same time it's there to be used. Well, the lorry's getting a sway on. But every time I ride it, it just feels special, like proper special. I suppose any of these sort of like limited edition, they're not even homologation specials, because that's when you get something that's in like real low numbers. I think it's a sub 500 or sub 200 or something. I think there was 5,000 Hp4s done, Hp4s built, between the carbon ones and the normal ones. Some call them carbon, some call them competitions. Either way, it's an Hp4 carbon. What do you get, I hear you ask, for the extra massive price of a competition bike? You get the giddy folding levers, giddy rear sets, which are Trek, carbon hanger, forged wheels, just a bit of a jizzier bike really. I think this morning we're going to go over the dike, because we've got time. We have got time. That's the bit of this bike that I just never get bored of, is just the mid-range of it. And you're not pulling mark, you know what I mean? You're not ragging it, you're just... Remember, it's only got a blip, a quick sifter, no blipper. I've also got to remember that the tyres are going to be interesting. Although they've not been sat on the floor, haven't really been used either. I'm not exactly going to be larruping it for this morning. Quite a nice little spot. Sure there'll be others. Fucking noise of the thing. I think that's what gets me the most of it, is the noise, the intake on it. It's mad. Absolutely mad. I'm still yet to ride anything. Bear in mind this is like 2014. But I'm still yet to ride anything that's got a better shifter than this. Brakes are still pretty good as well. It's just a ride to work. Just a ride to work. Where should we stop and do a little video? Who's Valley Viaduct? HP4. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it starts, which is always good. Cannot get bored of that noise. You just can't. It's nice just to be out on the thing. I'd love to take it abroad. I would love to take it abroad and just cut around down through Spain. On the roads down there in the mountains and stuff. Anywhere. I don't think you need to talk specifically about any roads in Spain. Alright, not around the town centres and stuff, but I think for me, the minute you get out of any of the towns, they're bloody amazing. The roads are just absolutely amazing. I can just picture now, just literally through they're all just like big open wide sweepy roads, stunning views, blah de blah de blah. Mr. Hedgehog's not had a good morning. What did I buy down there? I bought something off someone down here recently. I think it was some sleepers or something. Was it sleepers? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was up there. No, in there actually. Yeah. Welcome to Balkan Village. But yeah, I've never ridden a sports bike abroad. And the more I ride this, the more I want to buy another one. As mad as that sounds, it would be nice to find on the doggo. It'd be nice to find a higher mileage HP4, or even just a Gen 2. I've done a little video for my Instagrammers. I was basically saying on there that I would think to ride, there's probably not a massive deal of difference between a stock Gen 2 and a HP4. I might be doing the HP4 a little bit of injustice there, but at the end of the day, apart from a few bits, they're mainly the same bike. I might have to look at getting Because I've got that G6500 turbo, but I think it's just BMW just do something, or they do it in just their way. It's just the BMW way. Especially with this, it just feels special. I say it all the bloody time, but it just feels special. It is an amazing bit of kit. It's 8 years old now. Need to ride a standard Gen 2. I think that's what I need to do. Top of third gear and it's just lifting. Oh, I could ride this all day. I literally could ride this all fucking day. Fucking 190 for diesel. Fucking robbing bastards. Oh mate. Absolutely. It just is, isn't it? It just is. It's just fucking absolutely everything and more. To adjust the time. I think it needs a new clutch cable as well. Any time today would be nice. Yep. Yes. Oh, well, that's the end of that day done. Seems to have cooled down a bit as well, which is nice. Can you commute on a 200 horsepower bike? Yeah. I said earlier on the way in, I'd love to have sort of like a high mileage, well I said not high mileage, but just like a normal Gen 2 or something with a little bit higher mileage than this, so that you haven't got to be so like precious over the bloody mileage racking up and whatnot. Long day, a long ass day. That's what I'm actually looking at getting, actually. Pan-European, of all fucking things. One of my bosses has got one. I just want something just to commute on, I think. Especially the way like the price of fuel and all the rest of it at the minute. If I can get a bike that's really bloody economical, offers a bit of like wind protection and all that old crap, and you haven't got to like really like mother the thing, it almost like just looks after itself, I'd be quite happy with that, I think. And there's a few about for sort of less than £3,000, which I've never ridden one. They can't be bad. I mean, Honda sold fucking hundreds of them, thousands of them. 1300cc V4, but they're like a, what would it be? It's supposed transverse V4, isn't it? The cylinders are at the sides, shaft drive thing. It's going to be mega reliable because it's bloody Honda. Mate reckons he gets about probably 250 miles to a tank out of his one, which is pretty mega. That would be a few days to work and back, so we'll see. We shall see. Camera gone a bit loose there. Completely the wrong fucking line. I could listen to that fucking quick shift though. Or like somebody recorded the thing, I could just sit and listen to it. It really is wicked. The camera's a bit loose here. A bit juicy loosey. Try and give it a tweak. There we go. Without completely fucking it. Right, this is just going to be boring A-road, sure. Yeah, dual carriageway stuff from it, so I'll come back in a minute. Holy shit, shit, fucking cunt. Oh. That'd have been good, wouldn't it? And the thing was, I was lining to go up the inside of him there. Because I thought he was turning, I don't know what the fuck he was planning on doing. I fucking hate riding on the road over here. I really do. No telling what these cunts are going to do. There really isn't. Was I going slightly faster than I should have been? Possibly. Was he driving like a complete cunt? Yes. I mean, fuck knows what he was doing. He was like, I don't know. It looked like he was trying to turn into like a gateway or something, and for some strange fucking reason thought he had like a trailer or something. The angle that he took into it, you know what I mean? Muppet. Oh, there we go. Panda's not hanging about, is it? No indication. This person's indicating, does it actually mean anything? You'd hope so. That house there is wicked. Slight crack of the throttle, slight bump in the road, wheelie. Going on here then. Somebody just pulled out, or fucking road lights at the top of the hill. They really are a fucking nuisance. Were they turning? Yeah, happy days. And that car's turning as well. Well, fair play for being able to ride up there. I couldn't do it, but when everyone's coming home, could have picked a better time of day. Shit everywhere. Well, this has been a very fucking cool bike. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the thing. I wish I could ride it more. There's nothing physically stopping me riding it more. It's just the mileage. I don't want it having tons of miles. 7,000 miles for an 8-year-old bike, it's low mileage. I'd like it to sort of stay that way. Hazards. These lovely folks know we're coming through. Excuse me, chaps. Coming through, orderly fashion, coming through. It's like banzai off the line. Well, this new like concrete wall thing here is new. This is obviously the start of them. There's like a new roundabout or some other shit going on up here. And this is where I think I'm really gonna have to look at getting a bike for work, because once all this actually kicks off, you'd like to think they'll build literally up to the point where they don't need to go on the road, but these fucking knobheads that get involved in these projects, they don't think that way. Oh, we're going to build a roundabout. Yeah, but you can build as much as you can up to the boundary fence there, and then when you really need to start coming out and fucking around closing the road, come out and do it. Not just like, oh, we're going to build a roundabout, and not actually get out onto this part for like another 6 months. But I think it's going to absolutely kill this bit of road. Fucking flies. Shit. BMW's most evil bike coming through. Excuse me, people. Some people go, I'm not saying you should like ride like an arsehole whilst filtering. Not at all. But at the same time, get a fucking move on.